Hello, everyone. Sorry I am coming in just a couple minutes late today. Let's see who all will be popping in with us today. Make sure you say hello and tell us where you're from in the comments. And then we are going to get started. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Let's see. I see people popping in. Want to make sure there is Carol. Hey, Miss Carol. Want to make sure everybody can hear and see everything clearly. There's Miss Joan and Gail. Hello, Lori. Let's see. Gail is in Pennsylvania and Miss Lori is in Calgary. Hello, everyone. Okay, we're going to be doing something fun today. We're going to be playing with an older stamp set that was released last fall, and it was a fan favorite, and it is called The Name's Jack. And this is the one that made the sweet little jack-o'-lanterns as well as the cute little ghosts. And then we're going to be using the fabulous sentiments today. And I am going to be recreating a card designed by LeAnne West. And it's going to be kind of a Can Kelly create it today. Let's see if I can create the card that LeAnne made. She is one of our design team members. She posts on Instagram. And so I thought it would be fun to do it as kind of video style so you can see exactly how it was made. Hello, Miss Laura and Linda. Terry is in California. Let's see here. All right, I want to make sure that I can see everybody's comments. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do to create this sweet little card is I am going to do some ink blending, and I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to start out with this very pale kind of lavender lilac cardstock, and then we're going to add some purple and even some black soot right around the edges and kind of card. It is getting to be where it's almost that time of year, and so I thought it would be super fun to pull out the older stamp set that maybe some of you have in your stash and play with that. I'm going to start by blending the lightest color first, which is shaded lilac, and I'm using my Honeybee Stamps blending brushes, and I'm just going to pull that all the way around this kind of pale lavender lilac-y cardstock. I'm going to leave that cardstock color in the very center as kind of a little glow, a little lighter part. There we go. Get it a little darker right around the edges. There we go. Let's see. I see a friend, Miss Sharon in Michigan. Hello, Nicole in California. Karen is in Oregon. Mimi is in Texas. Okay. I'm going to very gently take that right across the middle and kind of blend it out. Okay, I'm kind of liking the way that that's looking. I like that light spot right there in the center. And then I'm going to go ahead with my next color, and this is Dusty Concord. And I'm going to darken up those edges just a little bit more. Keep kind of adding on the variation in the purples. This is going to be a fun Halloween card. I'm so ready for fall. I live in the very, very south Georgia, on the Georgia-Florida border pretty much. And it is hot here. So I am ready for things to start cooling down a little bit. I love fall. It's my favorite time of year. Okay, so you can see that dusty concord now that we have right around the edges and that variation in the color. Now I'm going to take the black soot and I am going to go even closer to the edge and just bring that dark, kind of mysterious looking black, dark charcoal gray right around those edges. Let's see here. Pull it down just a little bit more. And that is looking pretty good. I am going to take, let's see, my lightest one. And I'm just going to kind of blend everything back out there. Okay. So you can see I have my little halo getting darker around the edges there, and then that lighter center. Let's see, Miss Karen is in Georgia too. Whatever did we do before distress inks? I know I love distress inks. I go for the distress oxides even before I reach for my regular distress inks, because I just love how smoothly all that blends on. Okay, now I am going to kick it up a notch, and I'm going to do a little bit of a splatter. And this is so against my comfort zone. I'm usually kind of a not make a mess kind of a girl. So I am just taking water down, and I'm just going to tap right on my brush, and you can see how fun those white splatters are going to be on the purple cardstock. There you go. Some are really small, some are larger. Okay, now that I have my white, this time for black, I'm going to take the Distress Oxide spray, and this is black soot. And so I'm just going to take off the cap very carefully, and then I'm just going to tap right on the nozzle. And that is going to give me the same effect. Okay, so now you can see how fun that background is by just adding the Distress Oxide inks and the white craft paint and then the black splatters. Okay, now I am going to speed up the process just a little bit and use my heat tool. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if we have any new comments. There we go. There's Miss Barb coming in and commenting. Okay, so now that I have my background going, I'm going to take all of my die cuts. You can see I've already stamped my sentiment, and this is from, if I can find it, the Fabulous Sentiments. I use this Happy Halloween, and I've stamped that on just to a strip of black cardstock and use some white embossing powder. So I'm going to set that aside. And all of these products that I'm using today are all older and available in the Honeybee Stamps store right now. Okay, and then I've got my little jack-o'-lanterns cut. I have my ghosts cut. And then I used the alphabet dies. So I cut out the word eek, in black cardstock here. So that's going to go there. I have an exclamation point. And then the rest of these little pieces, there's so many little fun ways that you can add the little jack-o'-lantern faces. There's a stamp set that goes with the dies, of course, but today I'm just going to use all die cuts. I thought that would be fun. So I'm going to start kind of decorating both my ghosts and my cute little jack-o'-lanterns. Let's see. Hello in Pennsylvania. Is your cleaning towel damp or dry? Mine is damp. I get it damp and wring it out really well, and then it gets all the paint and distress oxides and everything off of my desk, and then I throw them in the washer. Now, there are also these that are awesome that are available at honeybeestamps.com. They're small little, this side is microfiber, and then this side is just the cute little tie-dye. But these are perfect to clean your stamps in your MISTI or on your stamping blocks. They're the perfect size to get in there and do your stamps. If you're doing some kind of larger project, that's why this is so nice and inky, is this is what I use to wipe off my glass when I get it really good and inky. Okay, so I'm going to pour out all of my sweet little ghosty and jack-o'-lantern faces. And we're going to start decorating our cute little ghost. And let's use our Honeybee Stamps Be Creative glue. And let's see if I can find my little tweezers. And I want to use these little eyes. And if I can find the other little eye. There it is. And one of the cute little mouths. So I could use the little circle like so. Let's see here. There's a great bundle too with the glue holder and chamois. Awesome. Yes, so the glue holder is exclusive to Honeybee Stamps. These are made or manufactured by Make It by Marco. I believe that the holder is out of stock right now, but we're expecting more in. And then the glue should actually be hitting the warehouse today. So those of you that have been waiting so patiently for your glue, it should be in today. Okay, I'm going to add my little eyeballs. And let's add them like so. Kind of slide it around until I get it exactly where I want it. There we go. And now to finish up my little ghost, I am going to do just like LeAnne did. And she added just a little bit of color right around the edges. So I'm going to take the black soot that is already on my blending brush from my background, and I'm just barely brushing it over the edge of my little ghost. And that's really going to make that white cardstock pop off of the background. And that way the edges are not so stark white as well against the purple. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up, and you can see how that gray is just, or the black soot is just right around the edges. Now let's work on our sweet little jack-o'-lanterns. So I have the stems, let's see here, all ready to go. And I have their faces, of course. And we're just going to simply add those on. Now, is there anybody in the chat that has this stamp and die set that has the names Jack from last fall? Let's see here. What is LeAnne's Instagram, please? Her Instagram is O'Neal, O-N-E-A-L Girl Studio. And it looks like when you spell it all out, it looks like one all girl studio. So it's ONEALL maybe, and then Girl Studio. I thought for the longest time it was one all girl studio, but it's O'Neill. So if you search for her, you could also go on Instagram and just type in her name, LeAnne West, and it will pull up her designs. She's amazing. She is a really, really good Copic colorer, and she also has a real knack for color combinations. So she's amazing. I always go and get inspiration from her, especially for color combinations, because she just has a real knack at putting colors together. Let's see here. That little triangle doesn't want to get picked up. Let's see those two triangles like so. And then I'm just kind of picking and choosing what type of little faces I want to put on these little guys. And then let's see here. There's a little nose. Like so. Let's see here. Oh, the little cleaning towels. Awesome. Hello. Is it Lottie from Denmark? Hello, Miss Lottie. There's a great, oh, you're welcome, Miss Barb, about the ghost. Yep, it really makes that. And that way your white cardstock, you know, sometimes when you put down white cardstock on something and it's very stark and harsh looking, that way, when you do just a little bit of ink blending on it, it kind of takes that harshness away from the edges. And you're still getting the look of the white cardstock. It's just a little less harsh around the edges. Okay, I'm just building my cute little jack-o'-lanterns here. And again, this is the names Jack is what this stamp and coordinating die set is called. Everybody last fall, all of our honeybee stamps friends kind of went nuts for Jack here. And of course, the jack-o'-lanterns and the ghosts are included in that die set. Okay, let me find my little triangle. Let's see here. Oh, yes, that works better. Well, you know, a black pen will always work if you're doing... sometimes when you do around Copic coloring or a sentiment, let's say that maybe paper that has a white core to it and you want to touch up around the edges, but just pulling out your blending brush and just use it, not dipping it back into your ink, but just using the ink that is already on the brush, that helps as well. Okay, so I'm going to get my little eyeballs on this one done and stuck down. Let's see here. Miss Nicole, I love the purple. Oh, very cool. Purple, there's something fun about purple and orange and lime green and black for cute Halloween cards and design. And that goes all the way to clothing as well. I've seen a lot of, you know, cute t-shirts or kids clothing that all kind of have that color scheme. Okay, so I've got my cute little jack-o'-lanterns done. I'm again going to take what's right on my brush, and I'm going to go around the orange as well. Everything is going to coordinate nicely. And then I've got that blending just right there easily, right around the edges. Just dragging that on. There we go. Okay, now let me get all my little faces picked up, and I want to put those back in my bowl because I can always slip those right and back into my sleeve that I keep my die cuts in, and then I can use those for another card. Okay, so let's get everything kind of placed down. So I'm going to go here, and then my ink that I cut out with our alpha dies there. And then of course I have to have an exclamation point right along the side. And then these little guys are going to go kind of somewhat like so. And then I'm going to add my Happy Halloween last. Okay, so I'm going to get some foam dots and I'm going to start popping up all my cute little ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns. Let's see here. Miss Carol. I'm doing that backwards. I hold the image and brush away from the center. That's much better. You know, Miss Carol, it probably works for you. So, you know, we all kind of do just whatever. It's kind of trial and error of however we can get our little projects to work. So I'm going to adhere my little, my little jack-o'-lanterns. And I thought it would be so much fun to do a Halloween card today. I can tell you we have a fall release coming out next month. And it's going to be super fun. Let's get him kind of right in there. And let's add my, let's see. You know, Miss Carol, that's the way that I took it, but I don't want you to think that my way is better. I just, you know, I kind of just do however I can get the best look that I'm going for. Let's see here. Got that little guy popped up. Now I can do my eek. Let's see here. The releases have been so big lately. We had our big birthday release and then our Hello Summer. I can tell you that the fall release is smaller. So I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse, or you like the big releases or you like the smaller releases. But every April, because that is our birthday month, every April or in the spring, that's going to be our biggest release of the year. So when we did our big 5th birthday release this year, that was a huge release. Okay, I'm going to pop that. Let's see here. What direction do I want to go? Maybe kind of like so. Let that liquid adhesive attach. Let's see. And then my exclamation point. Let's do like so. And I can't forget the little bottom. Oops. Like so. So cute. What do you guys think so far? I am loving it. Love the purple. And then I know LeAnne. So this is kind of like, can Kelly create LeAnne's design today? So LeAnne West is one of our design team members, and she does the most amazing cards. And so I am kind of taking her inspiration and creating my own. And I know she snipped these apart and stacked them right here, or I could kind of let it slip in behind here. What do you guys think? Leave it all in one strip or slip it apart. Let's see. Do the owls come in this set? The owls. So with there are jack-o'-lanterns. Let me find it. So this is the stamp set called The Name's Jack. And this is all the faces. The coordinating die set has the pumpkins and it has the ghosts. There's not any owls. You could probably create a cute owl if you wanted to, but there are 2 different ghosts and 2 sizes of pumpkins, and then all types of little pieces to create your cute little ghost or jack-o'-lantern faces. One strip's cute too. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Carol. Let's see. Barb says stacked. Gail says stacked. Do you have a bird? Oh, Miss Gail, you heard that, didn't you? Yes, I have a bird. My craft room doors are open right now. Her name is Katie. She is, how old is Miss Katie? Katie is 14 years old, I believe. We rescued her when we lived in Spokane, Washington, and she is a sun conure. And if anybody knows anything about sun conures, they're extremely sweet, but they're extremely loud. So that is what you're hearing her. And so this is kind of like Kelly's story time today. My kiddos are playing in the backyard, and so Katie is telling them that she's upset because she wants to be playing in the backyard with the kids. So they're just like little kids. She's a hoot. She's a mess. And she's loud. That's why we rescued her, because the little couple that had her were elderly, and they just they couldn't handle her noisiness anymore. So the bird sound is kind of like the ghost. Oh, you never know. We have a zoo at my house. That's what I always tell everybody, that the Cahoots house is a zoo. We have 3 birds, and we have 3 dogs, and then 2 kiddos. So we have like a real life zoo here. Okay, so we're gonna do happy, and I have Katie, and then I have another green cheek conure whose name is Jolly, and then we have a macaw whose name is Walter. And Walter is a mess. He truly is just like a toddler, and he talks and he sings and he makes a mess, and he's bratty, just like a toddler, a real life human child. He thinks he's human too. Okay, all right, so I am going to pop this on to a card base, and let's see here. I'm going to grab that same color. I'm sorry about my chair. I'm going to grab that same color of lilac, and I'm just going to cut it the same size as the card base. So I'm going to slice this right in half, and just like so. I'm going to take my little score bunny. Oh, Miss Gail, you get sent me this little bird. So when you guys see me go crazy, like our new little Birds of Paradise stamp set that we did with the Hello Summer release. Oh, see, now you know why I'm like the crazy bird lady. I love birds. And Lisa, who is normally here with me, who does all the lives with me, she is a crazy bird lady as well. So we both are bird lovers. So I'm just going to pop that right on like so. Let's go ahead and just do it easy peasy and use a little bit of our liquid adhesive and get just a fine little coating on that. And then I'm going to stick it. I'm going to do the Kathy Zilski method. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but if you stick it up in the corner and then stick that up in the corner and lay it down, if you do the same size, then everything kind of matches up nicely. Okay, and I have a little bit I need to trim off here, but you can see how sweet that card turned out with our, let's see here, the sentiment, Happy Halloween, is from Fabulous Sentiments. And then all of the die cuts are from the Names Jack coordinating die set. And then, of course, for the ink, I used our alphabet die set. And here it is. But there is an uppercase. I used all uppercase. There is a lowercase and also numbers. Okay, let's have a giveaway today, guys. Do you want to have a little $15 gift card giveaway? So let's see here. I'm just going to randomly scroll through, find one of our friends here. Okay, the winner of our $15 giveaway today is Mimi Lisa. Mimi Lisa, are you still there? Let's see here. Let's see if Mimi Lisa is still here. Okay, so Mimi Lisa, you need to make sure that you have an account set up at Honeybee Stamps and email lisa@honeybeestamps.com and give her your account name. So for example, your name on your account is probably not going to be Mimi Lisa. So you need to give her the appropriate name, and then she is going to hook you up with a $15 gift card. Now let's see if Mimi Lisa is here. Let's see, is she here or did she log off? Because we could always maybe pick somebody that's still here. Let's see here. I'm going to give her just a second. Lucky Lisa. Fabulous card, Miss Carol. Thank you. Yes, Miss Gail, check out the Names Jack is what that one is called. Super fun, super versatile for whether you want to do jack-o'-lanterns or cute little ghosts. Yeah, it did turn, and it didn't take long even to do the ink blended and splattered background. The longest thing was probably just getting your scraps of paper and doing the die cuts and putting all those together. But no, it doesn't take long at all. Let's see here. Hello in Washington. Wow, so many videos. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to choose another winner, maybe that's somebody that is in here right now. Let's go with, let's see here, Nicole. Nicole, let me read your last. Nicole Luter, are you still here? Let's see here. Let's see if Miss Nicole is here. Hello in Vermont, Miss Marcy. Hello, hello. Yay, Nicole is here. Very cool. Okay, Miss Nicole. So you're our winner chicken dinner today. So Miss Nicole, make sure that you have an account set up at honeybeestamps.com. And then if you will just email Lisa@honeybeestamps.com and tell her that you are the YouTube Live giveaway winner, Miss Lisa is going to hook you up with a $15 gift card. Oh, I pronounced it correctly. Very cool. I always wondered about that because my last name is Kahoot and no one can pronounce my name. So I totally get it, Miss Nicole. All right, you guys, so that has been it today. Make sure you check out our challenge group over on Facebook. Those of you who don't know, I am chatting with everyone, and we are putting out different card designs over on our challenge group called Honeybee Stamps Buzz-Worthy Challenges, and that is on Facebook. You can win prizes there as well, but we want to see all of your card designs, and it's just a fun place to go and show off your Honeybee Stamps love and just chat with fellow card makers. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, Miss Gail. It was so good to chat with you guys today, and I will see you next time. Have a great weekend, guys.